Welcome to This Is Not Legal Advice. I am your host, TINLA, doing your reading for June of 2026. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever floats your boat. If it's something you're watching for someone else, cross-watching, whatever, this is the right reading. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to get the energy you are feeling or your person is feeling, however you're taking this, for the month of June. So let's see what energy you are in. And while I'm doing that, like, share, subscribe, and let's see. We've got the Sea Serpent, which bodes well. So let me go ahead and read that for you. Coming into the month of June, my Capricorn friends are feeling the Sea Serpent. And I just saw that. Okay. It says, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The Sea Serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The Sea Serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the Sea Serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the Sea Serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. And this is associated with the second chakra, which says the subtle energy of the Sea Serpent occupies the area of the Savasana chakra. Located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Savasana translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. All right, looking good so far, my Capricorn friends. Let's take a look and see what the theme of your month of June is going to be. So what is the theme for my Capricorn friends? Oh, there we go. We have Venus. Oh, more of that sort of passion, love energy. Let's see exactly what it says. All right. Venus, Venus, Venus. All right. Ruler of Taurus and Libra at home in the 2nd and 7th house. The planet Venus represents the archetypal energy of love, harmony, and beauty. Venus energy is feminine, smooth, soft, and balanced in all directions. When Venus is around, romance and love are usually not far behind. Those who embody Venus can be beautiful, feminine, and soft. They rule the lovely, creative energy of the art world, as well as the world of love, partnership, and marriage. If you've pulled this card, it's time to look toward the creative and romantic aspects of your life. You can have happiness and softness in your world if you let the harmony of Venus flow through your heart. Consider letting the feminine aspect of your identity direct you. How can you soften up a little bit? How can you nurture and embrace the romantic relationships in your life? Let down some of those hard walls and go with the flow. Well, I think this is really interesting because, you Capricorns are known as very, hardworking and business focused, very sort of emperor energy, very divine masculine. So maybe the month of June is trying to help you see some of those softer sides, those creative sides, and, ultimately that will all work together to advance your career. Don't worry, Capricorns, I know that's something you're concerned about, but it all plays together. You got to have that healthy balance. And so I think what you're looking at in the month of June is not only just creative expansion, but perhaps expansion in your love life. Maybe if that's something you're interested in, you're getting some new and different expressions of that love in the month of June. So let's take a look at exactly what the energy is. Tell me, my spirit, please, what is going on for my Capricorn folks in the month of June? What is happening? Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups, not surprising, and the Queen of Swords, okay? And one more, please. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. So, again, not surprising at all that Capricorn would have that 8 of Pentacles balancing everything out. That's that hard work energy. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep this all straight. I thought I had it, but anyway. So the 3 of Cups is an energy of celebration, of reunion, of, coming together. And here where we have like these nesting cups, it's almost like it's all coming together for you in June. Queen of Swords, you're doing it with discernment, you're doing it with confidence, like you've really sought through, you've been through some things and some stuff to date, and you're using that wisdom that you've garnered to really build upon things that you've learned across time. It's like, this is not, this is not your first rodeo kind of energy. You've been measuring, you've been doing, like, look, you've already got 5 pentacles over here. You're still working on some, but you've done this before. You've seen some of these things in your life, these patterns in your life before. And I think what Spirit is saying is in the month of June, maybe try to balance those out and not just focus on the work, and look at, how can you express some of those things differently and creatively, and also make room for love. So let's find out what the likely energy is in terms of actions for June. Thank you. We've got the 2 of Cups. Look at that. Seeing eye to eye. That's more of that love energy. Excuse me, Ace of Cups. Pardon me. It's an overflowing of love. I apologize. Ace of Wands, also an overflowing of passion. So maybe you're meeting someone new that is presenting you with an opportunity. It could be a job opportunity that is very tempting to you, or it could be an actual person that is igniting a passion within you that you didn't realize that you even had. What I find interesting about this Ace of Cups card is it's like an overflowing of love, but the Lotus here, which is that rebirth energy, is not being fed by that love. So it's almost like you've reborn on your own. You've come into your own glory right now, and it's like the Ace of Cups love energy, that all the good things that come along with the overflow of love. It's not what is feeding you. You fed yourself. You've gotten to where you are on your own. And then we have Temperance, right? And Temperance is energy of equal give and take, of patience, of really getting, with the way this card is drawn, it's like a weird, like a wisdom card. Like it's a hidden knowledge that you are in possession of, and you're finally, because you feel like you've gained that hidden knowledge, you're willing to accept that love, that flowing, that energy. So it's almost like you, so far in your life, have been very hesitant to open your heart up to people because you've been so focused on, these pentacles over here and working on that and getting your life together. But now, like, for the first time, perhaps you're really willing to look at this Ace of Wands, this energy, and go, wait a minute, like, am I missing something here? So let's find out where the end of the month of June finds my Capricorn folks. Where will my Capricorn folks be by the end of the month? Where are they emotionally, mentally, job-wise? Okay, look, we've got 10 of Cups, which is, the completion and happiness and love. Now, maybe you're meeting a partner that's a little offbeat, a little unusual, for what you normally look at. I mean, take a look at this card. We've got tattoos. I mean, this is a tattooed tarot deck, but the point is, like, this might be someone you weren't expecting, that was somebody who kind of breaks with what you would normally expect in a partner. But the Hierophant, you're a little conflicted. It's like, you have some of these weird, I don't want to say weird, but like these traditional values and traditional expectations of a relationship. Let's see if that person who is a little untraditional can actually meet those needs. Let's find out what that person's up to. Because you can be both traditional and also, have somebody that's a little bit different. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this is somebody who's willing to learn. Somebody who's willing to grow with you. So if you're meeting someone new, this is somebody who, like I said, might be a little out of the ordinary for you, but is finally, you're finally kind of being tempted away from all of just this work energy into having, love in your life. And I feel like that love is completing a circuit where it's like, it's triggering some more creative energy within you, which is then triggering even better work product. So it becomes like a flow. And that person might be, willing to learn what it is you want in a partner and what you're looking for. And the Page of Swords, this is somebody that is, knows who you are. They've been kind of eyeballing you for a little while and seeing you as somebody who cuts through the nonsense. And I think they like that about you. I think they like that you are, I don't want to say all business, but, you're very, interested in getting to the truth, cutting through the BS, and just really living your best life. And I think this person's going to help you do that, and they want to help you do that because they care about you and they like you just as you are. Not to quote a Bridget Jones thing, but here we are. So any advice, Spirit, on what my Capricorn people can think about this month? What can they think about? Okay, 8 of Swords, Magician, and the King of Swords. So yeah, what we have here is like don't get so caught up in your head. Like, don't overthink this thing to death to the point that you miss out on an opportunity. Like, again, maybe with this person you're thinking, oh, they don't really meet my criteria. They don't meet my expectations. Like, this is not somebody I would normally go for. This person could be an artist themselves. Or maybe if you're in a long-term relationship already, this person may be choosing like a different path in life where you're like, I don't know if that's going to work. Like, I thought I was going to have a partner who did this or did that, but they're doing something different. And it's a don't overthink it. Don't get so caught up in your own mind that you miss an opportunity, because with the Magician, you can manifest anything you want to have happen here. You're in the driver's seat. You know, you can choose to see where the King of Swords, the truth, right? You can choose to see and use your discernment that there are possibilities that maybe you're not aware of yet, that you're not seeing the full picture, and take a chance, or you can, you know, choose to ignore that. But either way, the fate of it all is in your hands. So there's going to be some decision making that happens for you in June. Again, if you're meeting someone new, I would say Spirit's saying give that person a chance and see, even if they seem different from you. Sometimes those differences can be healing and can bring us to different levels and help us see different perspectives. I'm also seeing if you're in an existing relationship, maybe that change will with this, you know, these lilies, calla lilies, and, you know, it may seem scary here with a rattlesnake tail, but, you know, there's a chance for new blooming, for new opportunities, for like almost like a revitalizing of that relationship. But, you know, try to see that aspect, try to see, even logically, even if you don't feel it, try to see that there's an opportunity here, and to see it as an opportunity for growth and for manifestation, instead of getting so caught up that you're stagnant. So that is what I have for you, my friends, Capricorn friends, for the month of June 2026. Thank you for joining, liking, subscribing, etc., and I'll see you next time.